Hello, hello. Welcome back. It's part 2. How we doing? You have a nice break? And if you just joined, welcome. We're carrying on with Texas again. Peterbilt, Amsterdam, thank you for 67 months. Although, we are in a Kenworth, not Peterbilt. So there is that. Fridge, thank you for 25. And we're not in Amsterdam, that's very true. We're quite a way away from Amsterdam. We're in Huntsville. And we've got another bunch of cities to go through yet. Let's see what the freight market brings us. Maybe down to Victoria. Wrong one. Nothing much going on there. Let's see. Huntsville. Get some quite long journeys around here. Beaumont. Del Rio. Galveston. I want to go where I want it to go right now. Good morning from San Antonio. What's the weather like, Nightbird? Houston. Could do that one. That would take us through Victoria at least. Long old drive. But we could do that. 26 tons. Oh, there's this Halloween treats up the road. That would pick up Lufkin, then we try and get a job out of Lufkin. Yeah, I could do that. It's a bit chilly. Interesting. Lufkin, another Lufkin. That's a bucket off of Volvo, apparently. Concrete tubes. 19 tons. 88 miles. All right, we'll do that. 88-mile drive. Cloudy at 9 Celsius. Are you sure you're in Texas? Right. We'll grab some fuel since we're here anyway. Man, this thing drinks fuel. It's like 5 minutes since we refueled it. Bangs, thank you for 17 months. Yeah, I don't know. Almost the end of 2022, isn't it? It's mad. Absolutely mad. What, Heyman? She's like way too thirsty. We're burning way too much fuel. Afternoon, Club Villain. Yeah, just randomly stop in the middle of the junction. That makes perfect sense. How American is your truck today, Ty? That's fairly American, I'd say. We're not, you know, we don't have any Texas state flags on there, but it's pretty American, I'd say. I do not stream in Streamlabs now. Absolutely no way. Is that a flaming skull? Well, that flaming skull. That's the Texas state logo, isn't it? Oblivious, thank you for raiding. Welcome, Oblivious. Welcome, guys. Hope you had a good stream. Mark644, thank you for 73 months. It's pretty decent. Come on, what are we waiting for? Nothing's moving. That's your logo during summer. I didn't realise the pickup was so far away. Don't even get paid for driving to the pickup point, no matter how far away it is. It's kind of weird. Welcome back, Mighty Zeus. Oh, Ty, you missed, if you're still here, you missed the whole story of my solar installation in the last stream. I've got solar panels up now. Although, it's not a completed project and it's not without its issues. Yeah, it was, I'd say we did it about... What time did I talk about it? I think it was at 2 or 3 p.m. Solar panels are not expensive. Well, that's a good question. 28 panels, 11.2 kilowatts. But 4 of them aren't live, so I've only got 9.6 kilowatts. And that's part of the problem that we're explaining. No, that's not the cost of the panels though, Raven, is it? That's the cost of your installation, not the cost of the panels. The panels are cheap. What that cost is going to be panels, installation, wiring, inverter. It's like literally everything. It is a big one, but it was pulling in 1.1 kilowatts, which in winter sunshine ain't bad. Put it this way, this afternoon, and I think this is quite cool, Ty. This afternoon, I showed it live on stream. My solar system was generating all the power to run my house, which basically means the entire stream was being powered by sunlight. And that, I think that's really cool. There's just something really cool about that. 20-year payoff? Nah, that's crazy. No way, man. Really, game? Really? No, I've got a battery. I've got, at the moment there's 3 5 kilowatt hour batteries up there, so there's 15 kilowatt hours of battery. That was weird. It's supposed to be 20, but one of them's dead. I'm going to have to do a warranty claim on Monday for one of the batteries I bought. because it's DOA. I think the max discharge is 5 kilowatts. Something like that. I don't think they charge any more than that. They'll discharge 5 kilowatts, which is good for a lot of things. If you start turning on your cooker and your dishwasher and your washing machine, then yeah, it's not going to cope. Oh well, you know, it's on order. It's been on order since May. Need to get a charge point installed next. A Tesla Model Y. Now you're asking, dude. It might be on my specs page. I can't remember if the gloves are on there or not. Oh, is that? Yeah, there you go. Thank you, J10. Yeah, there you go. There's the link. Why is the wheel vibrating? Crazy. Am I American? I do not sound American. Oh, totally fine. I'm looking forward to the fact that I can drive around powered by sunlight. There's just something really quite awesome about that. Going for a subscription car. Ooh, spot the Tesla hater. Why is it a subscription car? Here we go. He's got his story ready. Wasn't planning to, Ajax, no. Oh, it's quite heavy, this. You don't have to subscribe to the Tesla features now. If you want to, you can pay for premium connectivity, or you can just tether it to your car, but some of the features don't work, like live traffic. If you have a tethered connection to your phone, live traffic doesn't work, and you can't fire up Spotify or something like that. There's a guy did a video on it. If you have connectivity for £9 a month, $10 or whatever, then it uses its own data. You don't need to use your data, and you get live traffic, etc. But yeah, mostly you don't need. There's no subscription that you have to pay. Frosty Forza, thank you for 80 months. You're for the Ioniq 6, nice. I was like, Mrs. Squirrel has insisted that when we get the car, we go on road trips because she wants to get rid of range anxiety. Like, she doesn't want to, like, go through the process of travelling a long distance without me being there for a few goes, which I can understand. Oh my god. Yeah, I know people like that in Canada. They're going to get an EV, but they're going to keep an ICE for certain things. Like hauling up mountainsides in winter. Kamikaze, thank you for 34 months. You plan on getting a turkey for Thanksgiving dinner? Do you know what? We normally have turkeys at Christmas here, but there's like a bird flu outbreak, so getting Turkey is going to be very, very difficult this year. Your wife did the first solar EV trip this weekend, found free charging at a destination. That's cool. You should let your phone get below 50% just to see what happens. Yeah, it is egregious. The infrastructure in Wales for EVs, I've noticed, even Tesla chargers are just non-existent in Wales. I don't know what it is, but it's not good in Wales. I tried to find some information. You were saying earlier that that Daimler had invested in Tesla early on and helped to build their technology and stuff. I couldn't find any information on that. I tried to find it during lunch, and the only thing I could find was the fact that Daimler, that owns Mercedes, had bought a load of shares in Tesla back in 2009. Like, they invested 50 million, I think it was, and they sold them in 2014. And they basically signed an agreement with Tesla for Tesla to supply their trucks with electric motors. I didn't see anything about Daimler providing Tesla with technology, and Daimler apparently sold their shares in Tesla in 2014 for 700 million, so they made $650 million. Had they kept their shares now, they would now be worth 2/3 of their entire market capital, like Daimler AG's market capital. So they deeply regret selling those shares, apparently, because they would own nearly 10% of Tesla and be worth a lot of money, or a lot more money. But I couldn't find anything about the technology side of it. I wondered if you had like a link to it. I don't know if it will get better, J10. I don't think batteries will ever deal with cold weather. They just have to be kept warm, effectively. Well, electric cars in general are very popular in Norway because of the government incentives. Yes, Ty. They did it last weekend, and a guy came into the stream today and said, "Is this available yet?" And I went like that, which is what I always do. Oh, jeez. Reading chat hype. That one's on you guys. Of course you start moving. It's usually always my fault, Eamon. I get the blame for everything. Every time somebody buys a game, it's my fault. Too shallow. Don't think it's going to accept this. Tell you what, this drop-off area is a bit close to the road. It's not very well coned off, is it? There you go. $90 XP. Somi is now playing Plate Up. Fort Worth. Let's see. So we've got Victoria, San Antonio, Waco, and San Angelo. Huntsville, Longview, San Antonio, and the world's most boring trailer. What's that one? Packaged food, 14 tons. Something to Victoria would be nice. He is addicted. He's playing with Hannah and Wikiton. There's one. Like, literally the only job that goes to Victoria is that one. It will have to be that one. Yes, Texas is quite big. Oh, Ty, Jeff Faviano was in the stream this morning. Probably on his way to bed. Lives up in St. Louis now. Don't know if you knew or not. Oh, yeah, I think he mentioned just finished World Flight or something. Oh, yeah, he's on... He might as well live in, like, Turkey or Dubai, because that's where his time zone is. That's where his body clock is. Crisps, thank you, 5 months. Wow. Have you ever heard of keeping your speed up while you turn? Because I thought Mercury developed the A and the B class electric and showed it Tesla. Turns out it's the way around. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, hang on. I gotta get this photo. Photo. They did invest in them though. In fact, you could argue that Daimler saved Tesla because Elon Musk admitted apparently that when Daimler invested 50 million. If they hadn't invested 50 million in 2009, when all the car makers were really struggling because of the financial crisis, if they hadn't have done that, Tesla would probably have gone bust. So, interestingly, Daimler bought shares in Tesla, then sold them, regrets it, and probably regrets the whole thing because They managed to save a major competitor now. They should have just kept the shares, shouldn't they? That's what they should have done. Focus in. Kind of want to get rid of that. And what the? Try the dynamic weather. Oh wow, has DCS got dynamic weather? Oh, that sounds awesome. I didn't know that. I quite like that, but I don't want this horrible rain, like horizontal line nonsense. You like what he's doing on Twitter? I had somebody here earlier. Who was it? Basically saying you'd have to be stupid to pay that $7 or whatever he wants. Each to his own, eh? If there's one thing I've learned in life is it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what decision you make, there will be people that hate it and the people that agree with it. Tried Twitter and deleted it. I don't use Twitter very much now. I'm honest. Not because of Elon or anything like that. I don't know. It's just the concept, the content of it. It's just turned into this, like, people post useful stuff in it, but a lot of it is just a way of venting hate or frustration or toxic opinion across to the masses, and then other people of a similar mindset basically throwing mud back. So there's just an awful lot of mud gets thrown around, and you know what I mean? I just don't want to be anywhere in the middle of it. It's like an argument pit. That's true, Egregious. He doesn't agree with it at all. Why does the arrow... Why does that arrow loop back on itself? Wait, what? Have I gone the wrong way? How on earth? Wait, what? Maybe this is just the way that you have to do it. Isn't it? How is this happening? I don't quite understand how I got to this position. Yeah, he's in the news a lot, B Sharp. Mostly from people hating. But hey ho. Yeah, I don't understand it, I don't get why I'm having to do this. Never mind. On the back is where you started. I don't know, and I know he's from what I understand. I haven't really kept up with the story, but he bought Twitter and then he basically went in there and obviously fired the CEO because him and the CEO don't get on anyway. They never did. They had a fundamental disagreement, but he always said there's way too much management at Twitter, way too much. So he just went in there and set about firing an awful lot of management, you know, which it's hard to say whether what he's doing is justified or not. I don't know, because I don't know how much middle management they have, but he's saying it's losing money, like a lot of money every day, and something has to be done, so that's fair enough. If you as a businessman, you bought a company and it was losing money, the first thing you'd do is make it so that it wasn't losing money. That's the first thing you'd do. And then you set about fixing the problem. So maybe the manner he's doing it, though, is what's really annoying people. Yeah, I don't know about the whole programming thing. I mean, you'd have to be naive and stupid to get rid of people based on the lines of code they're writing. Like that is, you know, I've had that with management before. You know, the best coders write the fewest lines of code and get the same job done. So if you're gonna metric people on lines of code, you're gonna get bad programmers. The problem is, I don't yet understand why he bought Twitter. Like, some people say he's got a plan, but I just see it as a massive distraction from Twitter and SpaceX. I don't think he needed to buy Twitter. He should have just stayed away from it all. He's got enough on his plate with Tesla and SpaceX. He doesn't need Twitter in the mix. Bought Twitter to ban that guy that tracks his private plane. You can track any plane. So that doesn't make sense. Bought it because he was tired of non-freedom of speech from that company. It's not. Is it really worth spending billions of dollars to fix? He wants to make the metaverse because Facebook man is failing. What, Zuckerberg? I don't think he was. I don't know. You would hope that he's not a stupid guy, Musk. He must have a plan. Normally, he's years ahead of everybody else in the way he thinks. He's just got that mindset. He can see things before most people see them. So I assume he can see something in Twitter that I can't see, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, the Tesla shareholders are not happy. Well, comfortably done, that is a point, yeah. He closed up Twitter and ate the 44 billion in net positive benefit for humanity. Nah. If he got rid of Twitter, another one would open up straight away. Which way are we picking this up? It would be nice if on the mini-map, instead of just having a green flag, it actually showed you which direction the load was pointed. That'd be great. There's plans to make it an open platform for free speech and probably drive it into the ground. I don't know what will happen. Who knows? He's going to implement 30-minute commercials. Well, just think, they'll probably put Twitter on Teslas now. They'll have a software update on the Tesla and you'll get a Twitter app. Hey, you never know. I might actually be able to get a blue tick on my name now. I've applied to Twitter more than once to try and get a verified tick on my account. And they've always turned it down. They've always said no. Because something about my website. So now I just pay $8 a month. I can have a blue tick. So I see that as a win. I'm not really sure what a blue tick gives me other than a blue tick, but hey ho. Maybe I'll get some premium features one day. Honestly, the hoops you had to jump through to get a blue tick with Twitter was just absurd. And then they'd consider it for like 7 days and then just go, nope. don't see any photo opportunities on the way. Nothing particularly standing out here. I very much doubt that, D. Casper. Exactly, Captain Flint. 3 times I had to apply for Twitch partnership. And they would never tell you why I couldn't have it. Thanks for applying for a Twitch partnership. Your application has not been successful, and we're not going to tell you why. Happy twitching? It was literally like that. I almost gave up on the whole thing. It was on a knife edge. I don't know, Crusader. You can't buy it. Interesting. I get that he's trying to get revenue, but I don't think paying for a blue tick is the way to go. I don't think that's a good idea. The whole concept of a blue tick is that you have been verified as being that authentic person or whatever, or a notable creator, etc. Like, the ability to pay for it is just stupid. Not my Bigfoot. My life would have been very different. Chewbacca, 1.5 years, 18 months. Thank you very much. I'll be honest with you though, I don't think I've ever really used the blue tick. Like, I can't remember looking somebody up on Twitter and then specifically saying, have they got a blue tick? It's just, doesn't matter. Take it out of my 47 million. He just wants his money for donuts. Twitter has a tip button. Are you serious? And how much of a cut does Twitter take? I don't understand that, Kraft, because nobody ever looked. Like, where is it displayed? Nobody's ever going to click on your account and then go, tip. Oh, that was an amazing tweet. I'm going to tip you. Like, nobody's ever going to do that. Maybe the idea will be people tweet out, and when it gets to so many likes, Twitter will say, did you like this tweet? Why not tip the creator? That's just stupid. Like, they're literally pushing out small messages. They're not pushing out content that people can enjoy and feel the need to tip for. It's just opinion and rant. It's absurd. Has no place on Twitter, in my opinion. Yeah, but if you go to Twitter and enjoy your favourite ranting person, are you really going to tip them for it? I don't get it. Was it a fake or a genuine graph? Twitter only takes 10% from content creators. Again, if you're on Twitter, you're not creating content, but okay. Only tweets, I like it. That should be they should use that. Only tweets. Maybe that'll be a competitive product when Twitter fails. I'll tell you what Elon Musk should have done. Instead of buying Twitter, he should have bought Discord. Bought Discord and then get rid of the stupid Discord partner program requirements. That's what you should have done. And fix the integration. Not that I'm salty. At all. Much. I'm excited about the Texas DLC. 1,000 miles of not much to look at. Wait, what? Have you seen this, Vigilante? On the Twitter blog site, apparently Twitter take no cut. Well, somebody just said 10%. Yeah, the real Texas compared to the ATS Texas, I think, is very different. It's just a direct link to your Venmo. Twitter doesn't handle payment. Right. So, yeah. So Twitter are not really taking a cut of tips at all, are they? They're just linking you somewhere else. Cadillac Ranch, don't know about that. Maybe not. Warp. Not at all, Deep Laker. Am I meant to be going right here? Are you serious? It's not even telling me to change lane. What the? I'm literally in the wrong lane and it didn't tell me to move over. I've done that much driving on the right in the sim, Deep Laker, that I'm... Is there a word for... You know, if you can use two arms, you're ambidextrous. What's the word if you can drive on both sides of the road? Ambi-roadstrous? There you go. I'm ambi-roadstrous, we'll go with that. Well, Captain Flint, what can I say? Oh boy. That's not good. That was a bit squeaky bum. Bypass the way station, nice. Oh yeah, some people on the M25 miss the junction, start driving backwards. It's unreal. See, it's not really clear from that sat nav which lane I'm supposed to be in. Because the lane with the arrows on is literally to the right, which is that lane, which is actually going to leave. So, it's not even in the middle of the three. It's so weird. I think we're being followed, guys, just saying. Just putting it out there. I think we're being followed. You circled Vegas 3 times once, kept missing the exit. Vegas is a big place to circle. I like that food exit and a gas exit. Hang on, where's the maybe I'll put the sat nav voice back on. Audio. It's under here. Voice navigation, here we go. Doug.
Drive safe.
That's terrible.
You have arrived at your destination.
That's even
Your
worse.
route guidance is now finished.
That is a guy putting on an American accent.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
She sounds really stroppy. And this is the same woman trying to act old.
When possible, make a U-turn.
When possible, make a U-turn. French, Italian, Portuguese. See, this is why I turn it off, because it's absolute rubbish. Speed warning, no.
I feel like I'm driving in the devil's chariot. Watch your speed.
See, why would you have this turned on? I remember now why I don't have it turned on. In ATS, I have a mod that gives me a decent voice. But in ATS, I don't have it, and I'm not allowed to use the mod anyway because I'm on a preview build, and those voices are horrible. The normal Sky voice. I could just hear the same person. Yeah, you can turn it off. God, Mickey, have you been driving around thinking, I can't turn this off, this is driving me mad? A nagging wife voice? I don't think so. People get in their trucks to get away from nagging wives. Nobody wants to take that with them. Yeah, probably Captain Flint. She has got timing like that. Although, after I finished my my lunch, she was like, oh, I feel like I need a nap. So right now, she's probably asleep. In fact, when I left and I went back here, I said to her, have a nice sleep. Because I know full well she's going to have a nap. Gorgeous granny, that would be awesome, Hammer. That real, like, gravelly voice out of Mafia 2, that'd be great. Brake tested. Coffee. Oh my god. I was completely blindsided then. Turn right, handsome. Can you imagine? That mod needs to be made now. Mafia 2 gorgeous granny voice pack. Oh, is the raspy Doug? Is that the Clint Eastwood voice? Because that one annoys me as well. Oh, it's the Witcher 3 voice. I think I know which one you mean. Geralt of Rivia. God, look how straight this road is. Somebody took a ruler and a map and just went, build that road. I think it did. Looks like she stayed awake. I think I know what happened. She's got a coat on, which basically means she went and walked the dogs before it went dark. She wasn't napping, no, she's walking the dogs. Because she won't walk them at night now, she's only walk them in the daytime. % interest? Yeah, right. What century is that from? What the? I should probably move, that's going to cause another accident. Town terrace speed traps. Yeah, we sometimes send them to the field or around the block or something. But Mrs. Squirrel walks them every day. I don't walk them every day. Either my son or Mrs. Squirrel generally will walk the dog. Or me and Mrs. Squirrel. Firefighter. Jeff Jefferson. You know, we've had some funny character names over the years. Jeff Jefferson. Ripe Tomatoes. Eduardo Essex. Who else have we had? Frankie Discump. Which game was that in? Which were the characters in Simpsons? Simpsons, in The Sims. Export CO. Right. El Squirrel from Tropico, yeah. Bob and Jeff Jefferson. Penny. That rings a name. Where was Penny from? Was that The Sims? What about, yeah, what was the U-boat captain? What name did we give him? The U-boat captain. Penny was Bob's wife. God, you guys remember more than me. I wonder if I install that game, will it bring down my save game from the cloud or something? Klaus von Butzenhausen. It wasn't Butzenhausen. Klaus von Sinkenbootzen, that was it. I think that was it. Klaus von Sinkenbootzen. Yeah. Although he's not really managed to successfully sink anything yet and get away. He sunk the Royal Oak. Why do we keep coming to these drop-offs? Sunk the Royal Oak and then couldn't get out of there. Getting wrecked by the Royal Navy. I still need to try and get out of that. What? How can you give me a... What? How am I breaking a red light? What? I'm not even on the road. What the heck, man? That's just not even right. That makes no sense. Police is watching me like, I know his game. I can see what he's trying to do. Trying to drop that trailer off. He's like, Jeff, have you got any more money for donuts? No. Right, let's find this guy. That's dinner sorted. Sorry, sir, that'll be cash only today. We don't take card. Our convenience. Exactly where they wanted it. Oh my god. I thought that would have cooled down a bit. Mr. Squirrel's molten hot tea. We're almost level 49. Third-degree burns. Right, I'm thinking if we can go like Victoria to Waco and back, we can go like bang, 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 something like that. That will work. See if we can get something up to Waco maybe. Honestly, Hannah, I genuinely don't think it's not possible to make water that hot. I don't understand how she does it. Well, they're all rubbish, aren't they? Not a single job to Waco. Wow. Wow, game. Okay. You can't really clip the solar story, Neverine. It went on for about 20 minutes. Okay. San Angelo through San Antonio then? That looks like a fun journey. 35 tons. This should be interesting. No, I think she does. I think she boils the kettle, heats up the cup, throws that away, boils the kettle again, pours that on the tea bag, adds the milk, and then microwaves it back to 100 Celsius, so it's just about to boil away, and then gives it to me. That's the only thing I can think she does. Your truck is entirely unsuitable for this. Let's go! Oh yeah, donut, because that's worthy of its own video, right? Well, at least the pickup's just down the road. That's nice. I think this truck will struggle. If I have to do a uphill start, I've got no chance. Truck is like rolling around quite a lot. Right then. 50%. I can't believe this. We've used half of a tank of fuel already. What is the efficiency on this truck? Can we take that fuel tanker with us as well? Kind of need it. Right, we can't do too many shenanigans in this particular truck, so I'm not going to be able to go down there and back out again. Forget that. Not with this load. If there's any low-hanging fruit, we'll take it, but I don't see very much. There's also a place here when we do get there. Also, it's 3 in the afternoon, so we're going to be driving through the night, which is not ideal. Kind of messed up there. Wait, what? Oh yeah, okay. Just put the trailer next to a car and then fine me for hitting it. I see how it is. Makes sense. Look at all the dust being kicked up. And not like a single particle lands on the vehicle or the wheels and dirties it. Like nothing. Look at it. It's like devs are going, look, all this dust. Ooh, it's dusty. And then none of it lands on the vehicle. Like, why? I don't know, OJ, if I skip time, if it'll matter. Maybe it won't? When does it have to be though? Job income, 58-minute remaining. Yeah, I think it might actually. According to that, there's 58 minutes left on the job, which I presume is real time. Is that real time, 58 minutes? So if I skip time in the game, in theory, it shouldn't matter. Come on, change, you scumbag. To plan out where my fuel stop is going to be, though. Through there. It's not ideal, is it? Could go there, actually. Like, literally, I can't click on. So that doesn't make any sense. So you come off here. I actually want to click this so that it goes, oh, you can go in and come back out again, but it won't. Won't do it. So I'll just have to do that. Because there's nowhere else to get fuel en route, I'm afraid. Yeah, it would be nice if they put that in Captain Flint, but I don't think it can deal with it. Just going to drive past your exit northwest of San Antonio. Always. You have to tell us if it looks the same. Oh, scumbag. Who needs momentum anyway? That's gonna go red. I knew it. Entering San Antonio city limit. Chris?
Good evening all, just back for the toy steam trains. I thought Sean had come over to see me, but it was just a dog as it turned out. Lol.
Yeah, he's just a pup, Chris. I'm not sure what you was expecting. I don't know, Spicy. I basically just jumped in the map. We're not even messed about with the trucks. FFP is not bad. It's not the best FFP in the world, but it's not bad. Well, we could get a new truck tomorrow. Where are we now? You see, if that had a through road, I'd go through there. I don't like the traffic lights in Texas. I don't know, you can't see them. They're very small. I can't promise you an hour, Chris. Time I get this thing moving, the lights have changed to red, I told you. It pretty much is, like, everything is bigger, except the traffic lights. It's almost they don't care about them anyway. Limp. Just don't go to the wrong airport, that's the main thing. Was that Stansted? Definitely stands. I do like the flyover junctions they've created, they're rather cool. That's a cool skyline. And I've gone the wrong way. Because I'm looking at the skyline and the sat-nav is deeply unclear. Yay. You have to pay £7 to use the pickup drop-off at Stansted. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. Airports do not want cars near them, they hate it. They do everything to get them away. Use the free car, which is 10 minutes bus from the terminal. Yep. They don't want you outside because you're a security threat. Pretty much. And it stops, like, it goes around the car park, doesn't it? It'll be like stop, 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 and then eventually it'll go. Seems to take forever. Compact, take 42 months. Like visible dirt damage on the truck added to ATS and ETS. Not too fussed about damage, dirt, yes. Damage would be nice, but I don't think they'll ever do damage. They may do dirt. The dirt thing is a technical problem. The damage thing, you kind of have to go to the manufacturers and say, like, are you okay with this damage in your truck, visibly? Is there a constant battle between the hospital and the train station car park pricing in Chelmsford? Hospital isn't so bad, from what I remember. It's not like completely terrible. Train station car park is, yeah. I mean, when I used to use it, it was about £6 a day. I think that's probably knocking on the door of £8 or £9 a day now. Just using a train in general in this country is expensive. It's a complete joke.